How has that work in the outfield gone? What's that been like for you?
It's been good. I started a little bit last year and then practiced more this off season. Got a lot of live reps, so been taking more live reads during BP. It's been helping a lot. So I'm getting into the role. I'm liking it right now.
How much different is it to be here and, competing for a job than last season or last
I
spring?
mean, last season was more of like a learning phase for me. I kind of knew I wasn't going to break with the team. I was still coming to play as myself and do the best I can, but I feel like this year it's very important to me to come and show that what I can do and show that I can help the team be a part of this clubhouse and be a productive role in the championship we're trying to win.
How do you view the possibility or the opportunity in the outfield, in that there was this one position you played your whole life? How do you view this?
I mean, I just see it as an opportunity. It's an opportunity to help. I mean, we have great guys around the field already, so whatever position needs to be filled, whatever position needs to be helped on the field, that's what I want to do. I want to be a productive person on the team. I don't want to just kind of be the same guy every day, do something different every day, try to help the team win one way or another.
How was the experience that you did get in the outfield last year?
It was kind of fun to me. I didn't really get a lot of fly balls. It took me like 3 games to finally get my first fly ball, so that was annoying. But no, it's real fun. It's fairly simple. Just catch the ball, throw the ball, field the ball, throw the ball.
There was a guy last year that made a pretty good transition for the Padres to the outfield full time. Do you find yourself, have there been conversations? Do you think he'll pick his brain at all, Fernando?
Yeah, I mean, I'd love to ask him some questions, but no, knowing that he was a shortstop and he's just a really good athlete, I can see myself kind of transitioning into the role and kind of doing the same thing that he did in a way. But I'm still available at short, still available in the infield too. I'm not just closing myself off in the outfield.
If there is a role for you as that kind of guy that plays some outfield, plays some infield, plays all over the place, like what have you learned, or kind of what are you envisioning it's going to take to be able to do that, to be able to play all those different positions?
Kind of just keep working at it. Don't ever stop. The job's never finished. Kind of just keep learning stuff throughout the season. Watch the big league outfielders right now and just see what they have to give. Just kind of take it all in at spring training, learn while I'm here, and then take it into the season and kind of get better as the season goes on. I feel like that with the more reps that I get, that's how I'm going to get better.
Jackson, is there an outfield spot that's most comfortable to you than the others? I mean, some infielders talk about maybe center because they read the ball off the bat a little bit better. Like, what's been your experience?
Yeah, I feel last year I just played left for a couple games. I played 4 or 5 games in left, but I feel like center and left are kind of the two comfortable ones. I mean, right's cool, but I haven't really practiced it that much. I've been more left than center, so I wouldn't say one's more comfortable than the other. I love to range around and just gonna try and catch the ball.
How was that brought up to you last year, that you were going to start playing a little bit out there?
I mean, they told me just kind of you're going to start working in other positions. They told me you're not going to move from short, though. Like, short's still going to be your spot. That's where you're going to play most of the time, but we want to get you more reps in the outfield, more reps at second base, more reps some places else, so you can help the team in the future in different spots.
Had you been maybe expecting that, just looking at the big league roster and guys who were locked in for a while?
I mean, I hadn't changed from short since I got drafted, so, obviously I wasn't expecting it in the moment. But when I got told, I wasn't against it at all. I kind of got told, and I was, all for it. I was like, let's do it. Let's get me more adjusted for other positions. I'm in for it.
What kind of work have you been doing with David Macias this offseason?
We've done a little bit of just ground ball work, outfield work, and then kind of getting under the ball, staying loose on my feet, not trying to relax too much, Kind of always be aware of where you are and be light on your toes.
What was the split of the workload? How much did you work in the outfield versus, say, taking grounders?
I kind of tried to balance it. I was kind of doing, kind of 4 of each, Some days I would do both. Some days I would just focus on one, shortstop and second base, or focus on left field and center field, But I was balancing it pretty well. I was getting the work in when I needed to.
What was the messaging from AJ, people within the organization, to you about the opportunity this spring? And what you kind of should be focused on, your mindset should be going in?
I mean, we haven't really spoken too much about the opportunity I've been given. I've kind of just taken into account my own. I feel like I'm a pretty responsible young individual, so I feel like that I know what I have coming. I know if I prepare myself all season the way I have, that I've given myself every opportunity to come and compete.
Last season, you had the opportunity to be inside this clubhouse during spring training and then go through your minor league season. How do you think that sets you up for this opportunity now?
I feel like I'm a bit more comfortable this year. First year, last year, it was kind of like an adjustment period. Never kind of been around the big guys that much, so it was kind of cool to just come and learn and watch. But this year, I feel like it's good to be a part of the team, not just kind of don't be too quiet, be yourself, be myself, and just see how I fit in.
Offensively, from last season and just the work you've done in the off season, where do you feel like you're at as you enter this spring training?
No, I feel like the beginning of last season was kind of like a struggle. It was kind of slow at the start, but I was kind of struggling with health issues, being a little sick lately. But I feel like at the midway point of last season, I kind of found my swing entirely, and it kind of took off at the start of the second half in Double-A. So I feel like I'm ready to come and compete. I've worked a lot on my swing, worked a lot more on line drives, trying to just stay down on the ball, stay through it. So I think I'm ready to come compete against the good pitching.
Thank you, Jackson.
Thanks.